we are back. Ooh. Actually, we don't need the microphone on. We will just play like this. And let's lower the volume here. And then expand. We'll expand right here. Alright. So, wait, okay. Ugh. Talk. My gosh, there is a lot happening here. Firstly, hello, welcome. Right now, we are doing some friendlies here. In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, we have 3 players. With 3 players, we're just duking it out just for the fun. These are friendlies, so there's absolutely no pressure to win or lose. There's just bragging rights. That's all on the line. And oh, there goes Dan the Man. We just lost him. Now he was the pink Donkey Kong, and you know, in a 1v1 setting, it's a lot easier to handle one person because all you have to do is grab them, and that's really DK's game. But in a free-for-all, that's all thrown out the window because now there's a lot of people hitting you. And oh, there he goes. And the winner of this match was Decidueye, also known as Urban. So Urban gets 1 point right there. And this is great. This is actually the first time trying out this system right here. We use the scoreboard edit in order to record the scores. Now, scoreboard edit SBE only supports 2 players normally. So, as a test, what we're doing here is we actually have two copies of the same program opened up, but reading different files. And this is the result. We are able to get an extra 2 players to have their scores reported. Now, it looks like in this second match, Dan the Man has just switched over to Little Mac, a much faster character for fighting. He's gonna control the ground. And then Captain Falcon, oh, wait a minute! Oh no! The game has frozen! Oh no! Oh, you hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. The game has just closed. Once again, an error has popped up, and now the fighters have to take their sweet time, hoping for this game to load up as quickly as possible so that they can hop back into action and throw those hands. Sometimes you hate to see it, but hey. That is just the nature of the game when it comes to these mods, okay? Speaking of mods, we are actually playing modded Smash Brothers here, in which we've added like 100 bazillion more characters into the fray. And that's why what you just saw was Decidueye winning in that previous match right there. Decidueye was actually a character who was highly requested for Smash Ultimate, like in the early speculation period, but he got beat out by Incineroar. There was this old Grinch leak that was around. They were like, we're gonna have Ken, we're gonna have Incineroar, we're gonna have Decidueye. So there was literally a whole debate, right? Like, the internet was literally cut in half. There was Team Decidueye and there was Team Incineroar. But only one could make it out. And as we know today, Incineroar was the winner. So, with Smash modding, Smash mods answer that question of what if, you know? What if Decidueye was chosen as the next character, right? Or what if Waluigi was in the game? Which is a question that has yet to be answered on this particular Switch, because for whatever reason, we don't have Waluigi in the game. I think we need to put Waluigi in this game as quickly as possible. In fact, I think if Waluigi were to be in this game right here, right now, he would fix everything wrong with Smash Ultimate right now. Like right off the bat. Okay, the loading screen just disappeared. Now we have a brand new Smash logo loading screen. Like, and this is how you know that it's going to work for sure. When you see the Smash loading screen, that's when you know that the game has actually been loaded. Versus the Switch loading screen, which means you're loading the actual game, trying to boot it up. And that can take some time. And it's always a rough feeling when you get the error code before the game even loads, because it lets you know, oh man, now I gotta delete some characters. But we are back at it now. We're back in the character select screen. We have number 1 looking for her character. We got Dan the Man going straight to Little Mac. We got Urban on Decidueye. And we got number 1 choosing Captain Falcon. So, as of recording this, oh no! Already another frozen in time! What is going on? These players must be wondering what the heck is going on. Like, I did not pay $69.99 for my game to freeze like that. It's just deplorable. And then they're gonna try to return the game over to they're gonna try to return the game to Nintendo, and then Nintendo will be like, hey, I don't remember putting any of these characters in. And Sakura has to be like, no, I don't remember this at all. No, Waluigi was not supposed to be there. And then Nintendo is gonna take a hammer and they're gonna smash the Nintendo Switch right in front of their eyes, and then they're gonna be like, there, problem solved. You should have never modded the game in the first place. And yeah, that's just the nature of modding, Modding is at your very own discretion. Remember that. As soon as you put a brand new character in Smash that was unintended, all those errors and glitches, that's now going to be your problem. So, yeah, just be mindful of that. Like, we all agree that this right here, this is worth it. This is worth all of the times in which the game freezes. Every single time. Like, this is worth the struggle right here. At every single point in the game. We go here, we play, and then the cycle just continues, But yeah, we're still waiting on the character loading to pop up. These players are very eager to hop on their mains, which I think we're about to see right now, actually. We have the Smash logo loading up. Okay. Will we get it? Will we get? Oh, we got it. We got it. They're rushing. They are rushing straight into the character select screen. Who's going to pick their character first? Okay, number 1. Who will they choose? Zero Suit Samus, Captain Falcon. Going back to Falcon. Going back to Green Falcon. Then we're going to Little Mac. Okay, if this freezes one more time, I'm gonna have to step in and interfere. Okay, it froze one more time. I know exactly what's going on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is a two-player
sooner y'all start the Smash Bros. Tournament, what time do you start by? What, 4:30? Correct?